So in this lesson, we're going to cover support and resistance zones. What are they? Support and resistance zones are fundamental concepts in technical analysis that play a crucial role in understanding market dynamics and market-informed trading decisions. These zones represent key levels where buying and selling pressure coverage, often leading to significant price reactions. So let's bring up the charts and have a look at MNKD. So support zones, the bottom halves, are price levels where a financial instrument has historically found buying interest, preventing further downtrend movement. So if we were to mark out some of these support zones here, already you can see this will be a significant lower low. As you can see, the price trend has come all the way down, bounced off the lowest point from the scale of January all the way to February. So we're going to draw a line here, and this is now our support zone. So in a way, these levels, they act as floors for prices as demand for an asset increases whenever it reaches these levels, causing the price to bounce back up. Support zones are often typically identified by analyzing historical price data, looking for areas where prices have repeatedly reversed direction or experienced prolonged consolidation. If we were to kind of come back along the chart, you can see since December, moving all the way back, you can go as far back as you need to for quite a while actually on the 1 hour chart. You can now see that this point here is a key support zone, as it's the lowest point in the chart that the price has moved to, and it bounced right back up. Bearing in mind we're looking at the hourly chart here, we can break it down into lower time frames so you can get a better idea, but just for the premise of this lesson, I want you to understand where the lowest low is, and then we have got different areas where we can consider higher lows and higher highs. Looking at this chart, the reason I picked this is because it's actually well designed for the purpose of this lesson. Here's an example of a lower high on the 22nd of January. Draw a line here, a horizontal line. You have one lower high, another one here, and is there any more I can see? No, not exactly. You could classify this as one as well. As you can see, there was a reaction. So if we draw another one here. Lowest low, the lowest point that the share price has reached for this current stock. Lower highs are when the market is ascending upwards. You're in a bullish market, as you can see here. It's come up, it's hit a high peak, come back down again. Next high peak here and here, come back down again, and here again. So 1, 2, 3 into the lowest low. It all comes together once you start trading, once you spot these, because then you will actually have a much stronger idea of where the market wants to go, and the reason as to why retail sellers or institutional sellers, institutes even, will be selling at these levels based off historical data. So of course, as we've discussed, the lower low support zone is where it can bounce and reverse back to a bullish momentum. The resistance zones, they are price levels where selling pressure tends to outweigh buying pressure, preventing further upwards movement. So it's come up, hit the resistance, and hit the resistance here, and continued to drop. So like the support zones, the resistance zones are identified by analyzing historical price data and looking for areas where prices have consistently reversed direction to encounter significant selling pressure. So traders use similar technical tools to identify resistance zones on price charts, as we're doing here. Now, the main reason why I wanted to show you this chart specifically is because, let me get rid of these lines for now. Remove drawings. Okay, this is key. As you can see from the 26th of February, they were trading at $3.48. Not even, what is this? 2 weeks later, they're up at $5.29. Why are they up at $5.29? and where are they going to go from here. So if you're a retail trader, you come across this company who are a pharmaceutical company. They've got good financials. They've got a lot going for them at the moment. You're always competing with people that have bought in lower. Very important to understand that when you're trading. So no matter how high you're buying in on a low stock penny price, low penny stock, I should say, you're always trading with people who have bought in here, some even down here. They're holding, and their expectations are a lot lower than where you are getting in at. What I mean by that, they're buying at 350 with the expectation to sell maybe at 5. Okay? So they're buying low, they're holding it for a week or so. They're swing traders, long-term investors, sometimes even day traders, but they're always buying at a lower price. Let's highlight that. Actually, where's my drawing? So they could be buying here. Probably a key zone will be there. And they could also be buying in this area here. The reason why this company went up is that they are a pharmaceutical company. They came out with news that they're going into the next stage, level 3 of their product. It's big news for the company. It's going to project the company upwards. Hype movement. People are going to be getting into it. They see potential. They see an opportunity to make some good income. So we're ascending upwards. Today, well, I say today, on Friday the 8th of March, a couple of days ago last week, they now released news that in June of 2024, they will be having a meeting, a conference meeting, where they will be discussing the next stage, moving on to their stage 4 process. Huge news for the company. Bearing in mind, we are in March right now. This is what happens next. Down, 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 down. As we continue. That's the day traded. From start to finish. The company have come out with brilliant news. Why is it going down? So when you understand support and resistance zones, it's crucial for traders because they provide valuable insights into potential price reversals, breakouts, trend continuations. So when price approaches a support zone, or in this circumstance, a key resistance zone, traders often look for buying opportunities or selling opportunities, expecting prices to bounce. Now, what I mean by that is they're expecting them to bounce and break through into the next side. When prices approach a resistance zone, traders may consider selling or shorting opportunities. They're anticipating a price reversal or pullback due to increased selling prices. So you can imagine you find out brilliant news about this company, you're a new trader, they popped up on your feed, they've just gone into speaking about their stage 4 after having a successful bullish run for the past week or so. Surely it's going to break out. Well, why did it drop? So let's remove the drawings again. Now let's look at it from a larger perspective. Here is the weekly charts of MNKD. Why is it dropped? Here's why it's dropped. Let me highlight the exact zones where this has gotten to the exact stage and dropped back again. We can go all the way back to, 2021. That's how far back we're going with this. Actually, let me get rid of that and draw a line of where it dropped. The horizontal line being here, just for bearings, so we can see exactly. I mean, it's kind of pretty clear and obvious where you can understand exactly why it's dropped. Let me explain why it didn't break out. First off, the next stage is in June. It's in June 2024. People who are buying in here with the expectancy that this is going to blow have noticed 1, 2, let me highlight them. Get my circle. So here we have 1, 2, 3, maybe you could say 4, possibly a clear one, 5, all on the weekly charts, where the stock has gotten to this area and dropped right back down. It didn't break out. It done a small liquidity grab. It's rejected the zone where every retail trader and every institute trader were expecting it to reject. If you bought up here, I'm so sorry, you were bull trapped. A bull trap is when the price is expected to break and go north, but unfortunately you've bought at the point of key resistance zones and it's reversed on you. So the people buying in this area, let's highlight it. People purchasing in this area here saw a key level of support. Let's draw the line. So we have, again, 1, 2, if you follow my screen, 1, 2, 3, iffy, more or less. Here we go. You have to bear in mind, we're looking at years worth of a chart here, but you break this down, it'll look a lot more complicated. And that's where the skill of actually managing your trade gets into it, which we'll go into later on during the lesson. So people spotted the support zone. They understood exactly what was going on. They probably bought in this area here. Some would have sold here. Some would have definitely sold here. As you can see, it's actually perfectly lined. I don't even need to draw the line. It's a beautiful resistance zone here where it broke. It broke through the resistance zone and came up to the key resistance zone since 2021 and rejected. All vitally important when you're trading. Do not just go on the fundamentals. Definitely do not just go on the news, because the news can be good. It can be brilliant news, which it was. But what happened? The stock dropped because retail traders were expecting to sell in this area. Institutional traders, if you go on Fintel, you'll be able to see that quite a few of them more or less would have sold here as well. It's so important to understand that the technicals and fundamentals come into this. The fundamentals are massive. They really are. They drive a company on. They're good for growth companies. But the technicals are the parts where you will learn everything about entering and exiting a trade when it comes to day trading. So in conclusion, support and resistance zones are crucial concepts in technical analysis, and they provide valuable insights into market behavior and price dynamics. By identifying these key levels on price charts, traders can make more informed decisions when it comes to trading. They can anticipate potential price reversals. They can manage risk with their reward in their trades. Mastery of support and resistance levels, it's essential for any trader looking to navigate the financial market successfully. This is something that we will actually draw for you every day when you are in our Discord group. Of course, we offer a free Discord group as part of the package, part of the course that we offer here. And we'll be drawing these levels for you every day. So on the trades that we are going to take before the market opens, we'll show you the support resistance levels, where we think it's going to hit, where we think it's going to reverse. We'll do different time frames. So we'll probably do a daily and a 5 to 15 minutes for entry. I just want you to understand this is exactly what a support and resistance level is. In the next lesson, we're going to run through a few more different things. Speak to you soon.